Hi everyone, I am Farshad MP, S1 Computer Science student at Amal College of Advanced Studies, Nilambur. Today I will be talk about the functional units of a computer, understanding the core components of a computer system. A computer is an electronic device that processes data to produce meaningful information. It performs operations through different functional units. Each unit has a specific role but work in coordination. The five major functional units we will be discussing today are the input unit, output unit, memory unit, the central processing unit or CPU, and storage unit. The input unit is our gateway to the computer. Its main job is to accept data and instruction directly from the user. But computer don't understand our language. They understand binary. So the input units convert our instruction into machine readable format. Common examples that we use every day include the keyboard, mouse, scanner, and microphone. Once the computer has processed data, we need a way to see the result. That's job of the output unit. It takes the processed information from the computer and present into us. It performs the reverse operation of the input unit. It converts machine's binary code back into human readable format, like text on a screen, a printed document, or sound. The most common output devices are monitors, printers, and speakers. Next is the memory unit, which is crucial for storage. Its purpose to hold data, instructions, and intermediate result of processing. We can divide memory into two main types. First, we have primary memory, which include RAM, ROM, and cache memory. This type of memory is very fast memory. Second, there is a secondary memory like hard disk or SSD. This is slower memory. Now we come to the most important component, the central processing unit or CPU. It is also known as brain of the computer because this is where all the thinking and processing happens. The CPU itself is made of two main parts. The first is ALU or arithmetic and logic unit. This part handles all mathematical calculations and all logical decisions. And the second part is control unit or CU. The control unit acts like a traffic. It doesn't do any processing itself, but it directs the flow of data and control the operations of all other units. The storage unit is responsible for the long-term storage of our files, software, and the operating system. This is similar to the secondary memory we just discussed. Its job to hold data permanently, even when the computer is off. Common examples include internal hard disk and SSDs, as well as external options like optical disk and cloud storage. So let's put it all together. The basic working of a computer follows this simple flow. We provide input, which then goes to the processing by CPU with the help of memory, and finally we get the output. The control unit is the director of this entire process, managing the data flow between all other parts. As you can see in the diagram, the input unit sends the data to CPU and memory. The CPU fetches instructions from memory, the ALU performs the operations, and the result are either stored back in memory or sent to the output unit. The control unit sends control signal to every part to make sure this happens in the right order. In conclusion, why it is important to understand these functional units? Because each unit from the keyboard to CPU has highly specialized role. It is their seamless coordination that gives computer its power, its speed, accuracy, and efficiency. For us as computer science students, understanding this fundamental architecture is the first step to understanding how computers are designed and how software interact with hardware. That concludes my presentation. Thank you for your time.